What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is John. Today I have for you a convenience good. That's right, today we're going to be talking about the top 5 inconveniences of the Apple AirPods Pro I picked up on Apple's retail website for $250. A couple of weeks ago I did a video, 5 convenient features of the Apple AirPods Pro, so I figured why not do a 5 inconvenient features of the Apple AirPods Pro. Let's get started. So the first inconvenient feature of the Apple AirPods Pro is the fact that they are easy to drop and therefore lose. They have a tendency to pick up on the oils inside your ear and stay on the AirPods themselves. So when you take them out of the charging case the next time you use them, they're greasy and they're easy to drop. This was a problem with the original AirPods and the second generation AirPods, and now it's the problem with the Apple AirPods Pros. A lot of people are losing them because of that. There have been some articles on the internet about people dropping them at the subway station onto the tracks and retrieving them, even going as far as retrieving them from the railroad tracks themselves. Not only are they easy to drop, but they're tiny and they're not easy to find after you do drop them. They can tumble underneath a couch or tumble underneath a table, and if you're not looking out for them when you're taking them out and you drop them, you could easily lose one. They actually have a tendency to pick up on the oils inside your ear and become slippery, so that when you listen to them, put them back in the charge case and then take them out again to listen to them, you do run the risk of losing them because they are slippery, taking them out of the charge case. The new rubber ear tips make them bouncy, so they do bounce underneath tables and underneath chairs. So when you do take them out of the charging case, if you do drop them, be sure to watch out where you drop them, because they can easily bounce away and get out of sight. They do have a little bit of a mind of their own. Also, one other thing that I wanted to point out was when I did drop my AirPods the other day on the floor, it did have some sort of impact on the way that they sound. The left earbud now has a rattling sound on the inside, and that is something that's a little bit disappointing to me, is that the fact that they are so fragile. So when you are listening to these, just be sure to not drop them on the ground because they are fragile. There are very tiny components on the inside. These are not indestructible. The components are actually so close to the casing because they want to keep these so small. When they do hit the ground, there really isn't that great of a barrier in between the floor and the components on the inside. The only barrier that's there is the plastic casing or the plastic shell around the earbuds themselves to protect those components, and that to me isn't very protective in the first place. So just be careful that you don't drop these on the floor, because it will impact the way that they sound. There's a rattling sound in the left earbud of my AirPods Pros. I'm gonna take them into the Apple Store and see if I can't get them replaced and cite some sort of manufacturer deficiency or whatever. We'll see how that goes. I'll keep you posted on that. So a second inconvenient feature of the Apple AirPods Pros, or just an inconvenience in general with the Apple AirPods Pros, is the fact that they aren't available until early 2020. So January 2020, I went to my Apple retail store and they were not available. I also checked online. They are not available until early January, mid-January, depending on if you want to pick them up in store or have them shipped to your house. For $250, I'm a little bit surprised that there has been such a high demand for these. I am not sure that we can say the same about the Sony WH-1000 XM3s or the WF-1000 XM3s, excuse me. They're a pair of wireless earbuds that you can pick up at Target or Best Buy. They go for around the same price. They go for $230, but I don't think the sales figures are as strong for them. I don't think that demand is as great for them as demand is for the Apple AirPods Pros. So If you're looking for an alternative pair to the Apple AirPods Pros, maybe check out the Sony WF-1000 XM3s. But if you're looking for the Apple AirPods Pros specifically for a friend or a family for this holiday shopping season, well, you're gonna have to wait to get it to them till January 2020 because they are currently out of stock, which is a massive inconvenience. A third inconvenience of the Apple AirPods Pros are the fact that they are battery operated. You have to charge them regularly if you want to be able to listen to them regularly. So what I like to do is when I leave the house and I'm not taking them with me, which is kind of counterintuitive, I should probably be taking them with me everywhere because they are so convenient. But if I know that I'm not going to be using them, I leave them at home and I leave them on the charger. Also, if I'm not using them, I plug them in. If I take my iPhone off the charger in the morning, I plug these right in afterwards, or I plug them in overnight and let them charge overnight so that when I wake up in the morning, I can have them ready to go when I wake up. So yeah, it's a bit of an inconvenience. You have to stay on top of your charging cycles with these because, you know, you could pick them up randomly. I have a few times and they be dead and not be able to listen to them. That's happened to me a few times. Luckily, they do have a quick charge functionality, so if you want to charge them for 5 minutes, you can listen to them for an hour. However, that is also an inconvenience due to the fact that if you're, say, in a rush out of the house in the morning and you want to charge them up real quick and have them for your morning commute, say if you're traveling on a train or on a plane or on a bus, only being able to get an hour out of 5 minutes is an inconvenience. I would like to see maybe 2 hours out of 5 minutes, or maybe out of 10 minutes, 3 or 4 or 5 hours. So what I have noticed is that the headphones themselves charge up first before the charging case, which also might be an inconvenience aspect of these, but that will be for another video. For now, the third inconvenience of the Apple AirPods Pros are the fact that they are battery operated and that you have to stay on top of the charge cycle regularly to be able to listen to music regularly if these are your go-to earbuds. A fourth inconvenience of the Apple AirPods Pros are the fact that they never go on sale or never go down in price on Apple's website. So if you're looking to get these on sale and you're looking to get a really cool pair of earbuds, well, you're going to be out of luck if you're shopping on Apple's website. Now, you can get these for about $230 on Amazon, and some other retailers will sell them for a little bit cheaper, like Costco, even though I have not seen these at Costco, but I assume that when these do finally make it to Costco, they will go on sale for probably about $230 or so. Even then though, the price of these AirPods never goes down and they never go on sale. Costco is a wholesaler. They buy them in bulk, and that allows them to take the price down of the AirPods Pros. That is the only way that you can get them below $250. Otherwise, you're stuck at paying $250 for the Apple AirPods Pros because Apple never puts these on sale or lowers the price. That is a massive inconvenience, is the fact that they are not readily accessible via price to everybody. And last but not least, the fifth inconvenient feature of the Apple AirPods Pros is the fact that they get dirty easily. They have these brand new suction cup ear tips which work fantastically, but they do sit deeper into your ear, making them a little bit more susceptible to picking up earwax and picking up the oils from the inside of your ear. What I've noticed is that the oils on the inside of your ear actually attract dirt and grime, and when you attract dirt and grime and then place them inside the charging case then picks up on that dirt and grime, and after a while they become grimy overall. The case becomes grimy and they are just a dirty pair of earpods. I have not seen yellow ear tips. There was a rumor going around before the AirPods Pros were released that showed the ear tips, the white ear tips, taking on a yellowish tint after a long time of usage. I have not seen that yet. The fact that they become dirty over time is an inconvenience. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video of the top 5 inconvenient features of the Apple AirPods Pro. Pros. They are easy to drop, making them easy to lose. They are not available until early 2020. They are battery operated. They never go on sale or never go down in price, and they dirty easily. My name is John. I hope you enjoyed that top 5 inconveniences of the Apple AirPods Pros. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Again, my name is John, and I will see you in the next video.